Hi Virgo, welcome to your July 2017 tarot reading from Gemstonetarot. I've got a jumper on now. I was doing it earlier, it's absolutely boiling. Had a t-shirt on. Ooh, cards on the floor. This is your love and general reading for July 2017. Virgo, thank you for all your likes and your shares and your subscribes. Cards flying all over. Okay, this one's for you. We're having that one. I'm going to do a general reading, 9 cards, and then depending on what comes up, probably do a love reading as well, I reckon. Okay. Thanks Virgo for watching, liking, sharing and subscribing. Hello Nancy. Ooh. Thank you also for watching the daily videos and the weekly videos. If you like this video, hit the like button as Nancy has done. Thank you, Nancy. Much appreciated. Ooh. I'm on my 3rd coffee of the day. This is how I'm keeping going today. Oh, that one. Right, so let's have a look. I remember your weekly reading, Virgo. It was quite full on, wasn't it? So let's hope that July will be easier energies. Whoa, that's interesting. Okay. Wow. Oh, hi Misty. I'm in a little world of my own, Misty. Oh, gosh. Okay, this is so interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, let's spell them out for you, Virgo. King of Pentacles. The King of Wands. The Devil, Major Arcana in the reverse. The Queen of Cups. The 9 of Swords in the reverse. The 8 of Pentacles. Hermit in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Virgo, coffee. Coffee required. Actually, I quite like the look of this, considering how your weekly reading went. Little beastie. We've got a full moon in Capricorn, Virgo, coming up on the 9th of July. This is followed by a new moon in Leo. And I rather get the impression that this is going to clear a lot for you. This is going to help you a lot. You have so many people in this reading. You've got the King of Pentacles, you've got the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. For some of you Virgos, this is to do with the workplace. I feel like there is a group of colleagues, there is too many managers and not enough staff, and not everybody is seeing eye to eye with you or with each other. Now, I'm reckoning this is you, King of Pentacles. This is reliable, this is Pentacles, this is earthy. I like the look of this. You're still standing tall, or rather sitting with your pentacle. Can everybody hear me? Just checking. Hopefully, can you still hear me? And then next to this we have the King of Wands. I feel like this is someone who is a bit pushy, someone who's a bit opinionated, good. Someone who is kind of the opposite to this guy. This king sits with his pentacle. He's in it for the long game. This is you. You know how to strategize. You know how to get there. This one is pushy and loud and bossy. I feel like there's going to be some kind of power struggle in the workplace. You should be able to sit it out just by being you and being logical and being hardworking and just hanging on in there. I do also feel that this character, who I did say actually does look an awful lot like Cher, doesn't it? Sort of 1980s styly. This Queen of Cups is somewhere in the mix. This woman is very fey. She's like a water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I feel there is a certain amount of manipulation going on at work, perhaps. Just a certain amount of someone stirring the pot for you. Because we also have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Now, the Queen of Wands in reverse can be someone who's also quite kind of spoiled and bossy. And you're kind of sandwiched between the King of Wands, Mr. Bossy, the Queen of Wands, Mrs. Bossy, and then Mrs., you know, I don't want to say anything but. And then she kind of just, like that, silently operating, passive-aggressive Virgo. In the meantime, 8 of Pentacles, you're still doing a good job. These pentacles are being knocked out with alarming regularity. This person is honing their craft. They're good at what they do. They're turning up to work. Stuff is growing on the vine. Sometimes, Virgo, just as a side issue, this also can show lower back trouble. Just a complete left field comment there. Now, somewhere along the line, this has got you into a tiz, Virgo, or something has, because we've got the Hermit in the reverse, and this is your Major Arcana card. When I see Major Arcana for people in the reverse, I know that they're upset, as in they are insecure or not themselves, or they've had the rug pulled out, or they don't really know where they stand. However, in July, I feel that this moon in Capricorn is a real treat. Is a real treat for you, because, and also lower back pain is the feeling that you can't cope with things. It's what happens to you when things are a bit out of control and you can't carry things, literally. But I feel that this full moon in Capricorn, in the earth sign of Capricorn, is going to be good for you for 2 reasons. One, we've got this Devil, Major Arcana. This is Capricorn in the reverse. Now, can you see how these people are chained to the Devil? And if you hear your weekly reading, there was a lot of stuff in there about being chained and toxicity and that kind of thing. This is in the reverse. It means that the Devil loses his grip on you. This toxic situation, whether it's work or relationship or at home or whatever it is, loses its grip somewhat. Full moon in Capricorn, and then we've got a new moon in Leo on the 23rd of July, where things can get going again. Things which have been blasted out, things which have been let go, things which have been released, and toxic waste which has been disposed of makes way for rebuilding. And I like this for you. Also in the centre, and this is really important, we've got the 9 of Swords in the reverse as well. Now in the upright, this is what I call the Dementor's card from Harry Potter. Torturous thoughts, like conspiracy theories, feeling like people are conspiring against you. Just being up at 4 in the morning worrying about everything. That is in the reverse. That is the sword slipping out, no longer having its hold on you. And I feel that these 2 cards are connected. Devil in the reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse. So if this is work, and if this is a sort of toxic power struggle between a team or between some managers, I feel that it can move on for you without you losing too much. You get to continue your 8 of Pentacles, which is a great Virgo card. If it's in relationship as well, it's a busy old time because there's so many different characters here. I don't know, you know, if it's in relationship, I feel though that what you don't need will go by you. Because also, we have the 10 of Swords in the reverse. We've got the 9 and we've got the 10, and the 10 is the end of a cycle. I like to see this card in reverse. In the upright, it's pretty gruesome, whichever tarot pack you're using. This one's got some nice severed heads there on the swords. Quite. These swords here, when they come out, when they slip out, all 10 of them, they leave wounds. And that's okay though, because it's like when you operate on something, you've got to get it out first. Then the wounds can heal. I feel that this new moon on the 23rd of July is big for you, big for renewal, big for healing. I like that energy. In the meantime though, be your patient self when it comes to the situation at work. Don't blow your stack. You just need to keep on keeping on just like you are. 8 of Pentacles. You don't need to change anything. Things are kind of moving of their own accord. I like it. It's a nice reading for you. I'm just going to take a Brian and Wendy Frood Hearts of the Fairy Oracle card. That's weird. Check your moon and rising, Virgo, because this one came up before. This is really, really nice. This is the Maiden. This is someone who has no cynicism and is not defended. She's not got armour on. She looks magical. She looks new. This is about fresh thoughts. This is about innocence, vulnerability, being yourself and not having to defend yourself, and having faith that whatever is toxic will go by. It's a lovely card for you, Virgo. Now I'm going to just do you a quick love reading. Lovely. Right. I'm going to a different tarot deck. We're going to have Rider-Waite for this one. Ooh. Cards flying. Right, let's have you back up. I did do a big shuffle before we went on. Let's just do another quick shuffle. Right, Virgo, let's have a look. Let's have a look at what we've got. That one. And that one. Let's take these 6 and see. If we need to take more, we will. Yeah, we'll take more. We'll have 9. That one. Just push these up a minute. And you, my pretty. Okay, here is your relationship reading. Woo! Where have you been hiding, bad boy? Okay, this is good, Virgo. I like this. I'm just going to take my jumper off. Not stripping off. I'm just really, really hot. Right, itchy nose as well. Brilliant. Okay, this is looking healthy, Virgo. This is looking good. Likey, likey, likey. It's, okay, we'll start here. 9 of Cups, the Wish card. 8 of Wands. Nice. 4 of Cups. Empress in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. King of Swords. 6 of Wands, Victory card. Our old friend, the Tower. And the Moon in reverse. But I like this, Virgo. I like this a lot. I'll tell you why. I'm going to start at the bottom, actually. Now, the Moon rules your opposite sign. Well, the Moon is the card for your opposite sign of Pisces. This is in the reverse, and I like it. When the Moon is in the reverse, you're not under such an illusion. You're not if you think about seeing by the light of the moon as opposed to the sun, it's all shadows. You can't quite see anything properly. This is the same. This is in relationship how you were feeling. You didn't really have all the facts. You were kind of deluding yourself and being deluded by someone else. Now that in reverse, that is not gonna continue in July. By the time we get to the end of the month, you're going to be seeing a lot more clearly. Half the reason for that is this, the Tower. What you can't see will be shown to you, whichever way it comes out. And it's a great thing for you, because actually you get the Six of Wands, and that is the victory card. That's winning out in the end. So I like where this is going, because your weekly reading was really quite difficult, wasn't it? And this still shows that difficulty, but it shows it moving on. Some of you in relationship are dealing with an air sign person or someone who's quite calculating and quite cold. Look how miserable the King of Swords is. He's like on his throne. He's someone who's very controlled. He's someone who doesn't show a lot of emotion. He's someone, in some decks, is represented by the chess player. He knows how to manipulate. He knows how to maneuver. He knows how to wound, actually. He can be sarcastic, or he can just be well-meaning, but actually quite emotionally disconnected. And I feel that this is moving out of your life. This hold, you see, we had the Devil in reverse before. The hold that this person had on you, any kind of codependency, I think that's going to go. Now, we have the Empress in reverse. This is really interesting. For some of you, one of the last things you'd be holding on to is you might have been hoping for children with this person. Or maybe they had children, or there is some issue to do with parenthood about it. You may feel that you can't, you may feel a bit defeated, Virgo, you know, that you can't make anything happen. The Empress makes things happen. She births things. She has children. She is fertility. She is the incubator. You may feel, or you may have been criticised by this person actually, and just feel that you're not able to nurture things. Well, I don't think that feeling will last very long. I don't think that feeling of defeat will last very long. Because we have the Nine of Cups, the emotional wish card. I like that. I like that. I feel that for some of us though, this emotional wish card will be to hear from this person again. Then we get the Eight of Wands, because that's right next to it. You want communication from somebody. Maybe someone who's left you, or someone it's not working out with, or somebody you like, or whatever it is. You want this communication. This communication will come. But that's not really what you want. It's a case of be careful what you wish for, Virgo, because I've got here the wish card, then the Eight of Wands, which goes straight on to the Four of Cups, emotional discontentment. When this person communicates with you, you will remember why you broke up. Is all I can say about that. You'll kind of wish they hadn't, but at the same time, it will be good for you because it will really help you to move on. You'll actually be slightly bored by it. You'll think, God, really? After all that, you're going to get in touch with me and you're going to say that again and switch your phone off. If you're wishing to meet somebody, you could try some internet dating. I find the Eight of Rods for me is always to do with communication, digital, social media, internet dating, that kind of thing. If that's what you're wishing for and you're wishing to meet somebody, July would be a really good time for it. Just don't spend too much money. Money might be a bit of an issue anyway, but anything connected with money and love is not going to be a good thing. And that includes paying out fees for internet dating. Choose something that's cheap. That's just an aside. Choose something that's cheap. But I feel you do win out in the end. You do get what you wish for. There may be this wobble where somebody comes back and they communicate to you. But like I say, it will be so poor and so not worth your time, that communication, that you will remember that they used to do that quite a lot. I'm just going to choose you some love cards, Virgo. That one's nice. Let's have a look at that. Okay. Ooh. There's a shy one. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Coffee for these, Virgo. Naivety. This person is thinking that he's an angel, and it turns out he's got a devil's tail and horns and the devil's fork thing there. Remember, we had the devil in reverse, okay? Some of you are going to go back and forth criticising yourself, thinking, why could I not see his devil's tail or her devil's tail if you're a bloke? Why couldn't I see it? How could I have been so naive? Don't be so hard on yourself, Virgo. People can easily hide who they are. It's when they show you their arse that you really need to go. Now, you have also got defensiveness. You're putting up a huge barricade. This has actually got cannons on it. No one can get there. You've got all the water surrounding it. You're building this up around your heart. This was okay in the short term, but you don't want to shut everybody out, because you have got the Nine of Cups. New love could come into you. Don't shut that out as well, Virgo. And you also have independence. But no one is an island, Virgo. Now, you are the Hermit in the tarot. You are good at being self-sufficient. You're good at being on your own. You're good at doing your own thing. You're good at withdrawing when things are bad. But try and keep your heart open. You want new love to come in. Not everybody is like this. Not everybody is like this King of Swords. Not everybody is calculating and narcissistic and cold and all of those things. And remember that the devil is in reverse. It doesn't have the same hold on you as it did. This came out in the daily reading the other day, actually. And I love it. You get poised. You are definitely poised for success. All this stuff, all this kind of what's the word for it? Toxicity, all this cloudiness, this is going to clear. You are poised. And actually this is quite a powerful card for you, Virgo. And you get the thinker. You're going to be able to do one of your favourite Virgoan traits, which is spend a bit of quiet time thinking things over. But when you do, Virgo, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. You've actually done well to get out of it. That one. Yes. Virgo, you get spiritual growth. Healing with the Angels Oracle card, spiritual growth. Spiritual growth, it sometimes is a painful business, isn't it? You have to go through this sort of thing. This is spiritual growth. No question, but look at it. There's people jumping out of buildings and stuff. It's spiritual growth. You will look back on this with your victory card, with your Six of Wands, and maybe even manage a snigger in time to come, Virgo. Doesn't feel like that at the moment, but you will. Do hit the like button, Virgo, and do subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want a private reading, you can book me in the description box below or visit my website. I'm glad you liked it, Misty. Visit my website, gemstonetarot.com. Libra is coming up shortly. Okay, speak to you soon. Bye.